Morning, so today is the day where I get run through by 100 guys.
A few moments later.
My eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids that went in them.
Alright guys, I gotta talk about this fascinating yet disturbing story of this 304. Okay, she might be the final boss when it comes to 304s because apparently she had went viral before by getting her cheeks clapped by, I think it was around 23 guys is what she said, and now she's back ramping it up by getting her cheeks clapped by over 100 dudes in a span of 24 hours. Okay, matter of fact, it was less than 24 hours. I believe she said it was like 14 hours. Okay, she had a whole system, a whole relay system of dudes coming in and out of the hotel. Okay, and apparently she made a vlog, pretty much vlogging the before and after leading up to and the aftermath of getting her cheeks clapped by over 100 dudes. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, this chick is soulless. Okay, absolutely soulless and hollow to say the least. Okay, but let's go to roll the clip. Let's take a look.
Morning, so today is the day where I get run through by 100 guys.
How many condoms I have, for fuck's sake.
I think this is all I'm going to do with my hair and makeup today. Just a bit of bronzer and a bit of blush. I'm running a little bit late, I think. But we'll be totally fine because the boys can't start without me. Oh, not looking too bad. I'm almost there now. We'll be off to a little bit of a late start, but that's fine. I've got time to make it back up.
Hello. How are you doing? How's it going so far? Good. How many are we on?
I think only 8.
8 guys?
Only 8,
you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I am actually. First group scene done. That was a lot of fun. And now I'm on to number 16. Currently 7 p.m. About, I think about 70 people through. This is what the room is looking like. Not in the best state. We've kind of got things everywhere. Someone brought me a rose. Oh my god, I forgot to vlog this. Someone brought me a f***ing rose. He was the sweetest boy ever.
Got ran through by 101 men and my eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids that went in them.
So yesterday I got ran through by 101 guys. Don't mind this, someone actually bit my lip. But last night I didn't end up having a shower. Well, I didn't wash my hair in the shower. Just because I was too tired. But I want to show you guys the aftermath of what it's like to get ran through by that many guys in one day. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I am so achy. It went on for how many hours? We went from 9 a.m. till about 11 p.m. I think it was.
Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so highly disturbing. According to some of these modern women, a woman's past doesn't matter. Okay, how dare you question a woman's past and want to know what's going on before she met you? Okay, because according to some of these modern women, a woman's past doesn't really matter. Okay, whatever happened before you is what happened before you. Okay, soul ties is not a real thing. Having a whole bunch of bodies and spirits on you is not a real thing. Okay, losing your capability to pair bond and the trauma behind this, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, you should be accepting her any which way, shape, or form. And if you don't, you're not a real man. Okay, truly fascinating what we're seeing out here in 2024. Okay, now the next clip is going to be her talking about the logistics behind sleeping with or getting her cheeks clapped by over 100 dudes. Okay, because apparently they needed to take ID and other things behind the scenes.
I've gotten a lot of questions about the logistics of the day. I think a lot of people think I'm lying or this is rage bait, but obviously I have all the video evidence, and there's just no longevity in lying to my subscribers, because surely then people would subscribe and then as soon as they realize I haven't got them videos, unsubscribe, and like, yeah, I might make a little bit of cash this month, but next month no one wants to subscribe because they know I've lied to them. So I'm going to film this in parts because it's quite long to explain how I pulled this off. So you might know me as the girl who has been run through by 101 guys all in one day. Now here's a little part series talking about the logistics of things. I actually had over 500 applications. I booked in 200 for the day because I knew there was going to be a load of dropouts. I started at about 9 AM and booked 15 people in each hour till about 7 PM, I think. We actually really prioritize groups because obviously if you get a big group of guys in, you're getting your numbers up a lot quicker than if you're doing one-to-one sessions. You're probably wondering why guys would want to go in groups with complete strangers, but obviously I said you can have a little bit more time, like 20-30 minutes if you're in a big group, rather than having like a one-to-one session. In the one-to-one groups, I limited them to 5 minutes, but towards the end it was taking so long that I actually brought it down to 2. So the people at the back definitely got a lot less time, which I actually feel really bad about. I think that was one thing I really struggled with, like telling people no and like saying I'm so sorry but like your time's up and like I've got to get on to the next guy. Go to part 2 if you want to hear the rest. You might know me as the girl who's been run through by 101 guys all in one day. Now here's a little part 2 to the logistics of the day. With the guys, we actually did it in a very orderly fashion. I had one security guard at the door checking IDs, making sure they're obviously of age and who they say they are. Also obviously taking photos of their IDs, making sure they fill out all the paperwork properly, and you know, they're of sound mind and can consent to this. And then I just honestly stuck to the bedroom and was there for about 14 hours. I'm pretty sure I only came out once for one shower out the whole day. And I had another security guard outside my door, just making sure I was safe and everything. Now, like I said in the last part, I gave the guys 5 minutes to film with me at the start, but honestly, it was taking so long for them to come in, have a little small talk with me, take their clothes off, get on the bed, make themselves comfy, and start filming, that it was just taking up so much time, because obviously after they had finished, they would clean up and chat to me, take some photos. It was just taking way too long, so we ended up narrowing that down to about 2 minutes in the end. Even though we brought down the time limit, we still ended up finishing about 4 hours late. We finished at 11 PM at night. It took me 14 hours to get through that many guys, which now I think about it, it's kind of insane. And what was even more insane, I wasn't even sore down there. Like, obviously a little bit sore, but like I could stand, you know, I was kind of fine. I feel like I was made for this. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm used to industry guys who are obviously a lot bigger. Head to part 3 for the rest of the details. I'm the girl who's been run through by 101 guys all in one day, and this is part 3 of the logistics of the day. Also, if you're one of the guys that actually came, you rock, because we had so many dropouts that on the day I was actually getting super stressed that I wasn't going to make it to 100. We had to invite guys that we hadn't already booked in, so my PA was like rapidly texting guys like, please come, which is understandable because they're coming into a weird environment where they're not really knowing what's going to happen, but they know it's going to get filmed. And obviously there was a big waiting room with all the guys. Some of them were waiting for me for hours, which I felt so bad about. So if you do have any more questions, just ask them below.
Wow, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm at a loss for words at this point in time. I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that she actually did it, or there were over hundreds of applications from guys, thirsty guys that wanted to clap some cheeks. Okay, according to her, she had dudes waiting in the lobby for hours to get their turn. Okay, so I'm just imagining 100 dudes in a lobby waiting to clap some cheeks. And it's like, are you that desperate and thirsty? You know what I mean? Like, if you really wanted to clap cheeks, I guess, or wanted the companion of a woman, go out there in the real world and go get yourself a girlfriend or a wife or what have you. This is the state that we're in when it comes to society. Okay, we're living in a godless society. We're living in a society where anything goes. Okay, it's pretty much like a video game. There's no morals, there's no values, there's no moral compass here. There's nothing that's directing or guiding her in regards to the decisions that she's making. Because any self-respecting person would look at this and be like, nah, this ain't it, right? Something has to be wrong upstairs, or there has to be some sort of trauma that has led you down this path that you think this is a good idea, right? The first thing that kind of comes to mind here is, where's your father? right? What was your relationship like with your father? How, or what was the dynamic like with your family, right? Like, how did we get here? All right, so the next clip is going to be her addressing the backlash that she's been receiving, because there's been some content creators that have been reacting to this. News outlets have picked this up as well. So yeah, there's a lot of people talking about this and saying that she has no self-respect. You know, what's going on upstairs? Yeah, you should love yourself more, so on and so forth, okay? And her response to this is, I'm just a girl.
So on Saturday, I got run through by 101 guys. Now, I've had a lot of backlash so far about it, and I've seen some of the videos and I see your side. Like, I am not trying to encourage other girls to be doing that, like if they don't want to and feel like they have to do that. But my side is like, I'm just a girl trying to enjoy myself, trying to have fun, trying to make some content for you all, you know, trying to get my bag. Like, this is fun to me, this is what I enjoy, no one is forcing me to do this. And I feel like we're going back in time to where women are getting shamed for being a sluzzer, when I thought that's what we were trying to get away from.
Yeah, so there you have it, okay? So her reason and logic is, I'm just a girl, okay? That is the reason why I do what I do. I'm just a girl, okay? Truly, truly fascinating. And hey, you know, you can make the argument that she's a 304, she's doing what 304s do, she's a spicy content creator, and it is what it is, okay? But hey, she's now doubling and tripling down, because hindsight is 2020, and according to her, she now wants to create another event where she's sleeping with 1,000 dudes in 24 hours.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm up, because in February I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys. Now this is going to be a ticketed event, so make sure you follow for more details. I want you to be a part of this.
All right, guys, so there you have it, okay? So you can't make this stuff up. She is so far gone, okay? It seems like she's trying to go for a record, because I believe the record was like 950 or 60 dudes in 24 hours. So she's trying to break a record. So clearly she's doing it for fame, money, and attention, okay? And it's like, you look back 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years from now, and you're gonna realize, was this worth it? Okay, was it worth it to lose my soul for money and attention? Okay, because she's gonna quickly realize that no amount of money is going to fix the pain that she is going through, clearly, internally. Okay, no amount of money. And once she realizes that no amount of money will fix what she got going on, that's when you see these types of modern women spiral out of control. Okay, they don't talk about the dark side of some of these women on pills. Okay, some of these women deleting themselves because they're trying to, you know, really release the pain of what they're really going through internally. Okay, so hopefully for her, she's able to find God and a therapist, because this ain't it. It's really not. But let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback, and until next time.